Hi, this is Robin Nelson, and today I'm going to talk about social media in the workplace. As I did my research, I found a lot of information on social media in both education and the corporate world. I personally have done a lot of reading about social media and education on my own, so I decided to focus on social media in business. I was curious about how it was used in business. Especially since I have recently returned to the education world after several years of being in the corporate world. It was kind of interesting to see how it applies to business today. Social media is everywhere and has permeated both our personal and often work lives. But what is social media? In one of my readings, social media was defined as websites and web applications where individuals create, share, or exchange information and ideas in a virtual community and network. I really like this definition, especially focusing on the words create, share, and exchange information and ideas, as these are definitely some of the exciting aspects of social media. Here are just some examples of popular social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, MySpace, YouTube, Pinterest, Google+, Vine, Tumblr, and Flickr. Blogs or online journals are also considered social media. These options are available to anyone with internet and a computer or smartphone, so everyone is posting, chatting, or tweeting. You can see your cousin's vacation photos, get news as it happens, or watch millions of cat videos. The world is creating, collaborating, and connecting. But how do these social media tools affect our workplaces and how we work? Organizations are discovering many ways to use social media at work. They often use social networking for sales and marketing. With a single post or tweet, a business reaches thousands of customers and potential customers. Social media can be used for sharing information. I read an article about how the medical field used social media successfully for disaster response, getting information out to a large number of people really quickly. Businesses use social media to collect research participants and data to aid in product development and evaluation. Human resource departments can use social media for recruiting. Businesses can improve customer relationships and share information. For example, customer service workers can solve issues on Twitter or Facebook that would have required a phone call from the customer in the past. Within a company, social media is used to connect employees to coworkers and managers. Through social media, communication at work involves more document collaboration and chatting in real time. Employees also use social media within organizations to stay up to date with news and information in their field. Through social media, employees are connecting with and learning from experts all over the world. There are several advantages to using social media in the workplace. Social media is a virtual, cost-free option for recruiting, marketing, fundraising, and for public awareness messaging. In comparison to more expensive print ads, commercials, and other advertising, social media's return on investment is much higher and immediate. Workplaces that use social media to communicate within their company can benefit from a more efficient workflow. Endless email chains can be eliminated with instant messaging. Document collaboration is more efficient with the chat feature within the document. Social media can create connections. One article I read said, social media, especially social networking sites, may be a valuable tool for promoting and supporting connections to a variety of other communities. Whether those connections are between employees or between a company and their customers, social media creates a feeling of community. Social media provides access to information, opportunities, contacts, photographs, and events. The most obvious limitation to social media in the workplace is lost work time. This chart from 2013 shows the percentage of Americans using social media at work. I wonder if the percentages have grown in the last 2 years. Some companies try to combat this and block social media on work computers. One of the biggest concerns for workplaces and employees are the legal issues that may come up due to social media. Oftentimes, social media has become today's employee complaint box, Workers go to their social media accounts to complain and post frustrations they are experiencing on the job. But when does this innocent venting cross the line? What can companies do to protect themselves and still respect their employees' rights to free speech? Many private companies have expanded their employee policies to account for social media, but the issue becomes more complicated in the public workplace due to constitutionally guaranteed rights. In one of my readings, the authors pondered, the drafters of our Constitution did not have tweets and blogs in mind when developing these rights. But what is social networking but an assembly of people gathered for the sharing of speech and the exchange of ideas? Another concern is employee privacy. Can an employee be reprimanded for activities that took place outside of work and they posted on social media? Can an employer read the emails or search the computers of their employees? Congress has tried to address this by enacting the Electronic Communications Privacy Act and the more recent update, Stored Communications Act, which says it prohibits the intentional access of stored communications without or in excess of authorization. Unfortunately, when it comes to social media in the workplace, in some instances this is hard to interpret, even by the courts. Social media's impact on the workplace is progressing at a far faster pace than the court's ability to resolve issues created by it. Social media embodies the 21st century skills of collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and communication. The millennial generation that is now entering the workplace has been immersed in technology. They want to stay connected and collaborate with one another. Social media makes it easier for workers to collaborate and communicate in real time to solve business problems, coordinate efforts, and develop new opportunities. While social media allows workplaces to better communicate within a company, it also makes it easier to reach out to and communicate with customers. Video tutorials can be uploaded to YouTube and then shared on Twitter and Facebook. Customers can ask a question on Twitter and get an answer right away. Discounts and other information are shared over many social media tools. Social media is communication. One article I read said organizations need to embrace those tools to help make their millennial employees more creative and productive. Today's workers are used to using social media for creating videos, photos, graphics, etc. Employers should take advantage of this creativity for their businesses. One of the biggest impacts of social media in the workplace is the rise of business-specific social networking tools. Companies are investing in social media that is specifically targeted for the workplace. These social media tools are often being used within other applications for the business world. I'm going to introduce you to a few of these tools. Yammer is a large, fast-growing social network vendor that was purchased by Microsoft in 2012. Yammer is a microblogging service that now integrates with Microsoft's Office 365. Where Twitter asks, "What's happening?" Yammer asks, "What are you working on?" In addition to staying in contact and collaborating with coworkers, businesses using Yammer have access to the large Yammer community network. In this network, licensees from all over the world can share successes, problems, questions, and tips. Yammer strives to help teams work better together by providing a smooth, non-disruptive approach to working with Office documents from within Yammer. Other features include flexible private grouping options and mobile options for all platforms. According to the chart we saw earlier, Facebook is already present in the workplace, though it is often hidden from employers. But now the company is legitimately entering the workplace with Facebook at Work. Launched in January 2015 to about a dozen companies for testing, Facebook at Work allows employees to communicate and collaborate on projects. It works the same way Facebook does, but the color of the interface is different, maybe so employers can tell the difference between the two. Profiles on Facebook at Work are completely separate from those on the regular social media site. Facebook at Work uses Facebook's algorithms to display relevant information about projects, news, or company updates that employees might have missed. While Facebook at Work has the advantage of being associated with the well-known social media platform, that can also be a disadvantage. Many businesses are wary of Facebook's privacy policies and worry about sensitive company information on Facebook at Work servers. Slack is a new enterprise collaboration tool. It is a chat messaging service aimed at corporate users that is growing fast and passing up other similar services. Slack is simple enough for users to sign up and use right away for chats in real time or asynchronously. It combines chatting and searching in a simple interface that users prefer. In addition to mobile apps, it has launched a Mac app for Apple computers. These tools and others have the ability to change the way we communicate and collaborate at work. Endless email threads could be replaced by messaging, meetings and phone calls replaced by chats embedded into presentations. And while some features may not seem like positive changes, and companies may be slow to change what they know, taking advantage of social media in the workplace is an interesting new development for the workplace. And these are my references and photo credits. Thank you very much.